Hey, what's up, you guys? How low is AMD downfall continue to happen? Are we heading to $175 this particular week? We'll talk about all of that in this video on AMD stock, the price action. Should you be looking to buy? If so, where? Because right now, as you can see, we're in the downfall, right? So before going further, as always, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. So AMD, as I have said in my previous videos as well, that let's turn on my another tool over here. The structure has broken. I'm on the passive mode here, but again, if you have access to my tools, there are multiple modes. You are aware about those. If you need access to my tools, details are in the description of this video. And AMD has been continuing lower, and I mentioned that, guys, we are running into exhaustion. Okay, we are running into exhaustion, and structure on multi is already getting weak, so you should start sizing down and start to get out of it. Right now, nothing is bullish right now on AMD, and $195 is the direction we have been heading towards. I gave you these three zones in my last video: 195, 185, and 173, around 172 to 173. Most likely we'll test 195 zone this week. Nothing is bullish on AMD right now. We are just in the decline. So the answer to buy is no. You shouldn't be buying here. You should not have any long position on AMD if you are trading it. If you are properly risk managing your money, you should not have any position in AMD right now, even if it's cheaper than 2 days ago, because it's in the bearish structure. Even if you say, oh, it's still cheaper though, well, it can get more cheaper. Do you want to park your money and lose that? No, right? You want to park your money when it's gonna grow. So that's why you buy when the structure is bullish. Period. Simple. Okay. Now, if we are in the decline, we are bearish right now. I'll give you this areas where if things have to turn around, where would that be? But before that, let's talk about the how low can we continue to go. Now 195, as we get over there this week, most likely I do expect a bounce there, but I don't expect a strong bounce there. Bounce would not make it bullish overall is what I'm trying to say. So, and as we this week we may settle down somewhere 195 to 196. If we lose that, definitely 185 is what you are looking at then, and 174. Now 173 to 174 is where I expect a good one, a good bounce happen there. We may see AMD try to find a bottom over there, okay, at around 172 area, because below that is then the whole semiconductor theme is broken if AMD loses that. But remember back over here when Nvidia was continuing to run up and run up, nothing was bad against AMD, but AMD continued to fall. But if you have been following me and also on my Patreon, we captured the bottom on AMD. That box that I gave to my members is still sitting here. All right. And we captured that move, the big move. Okay, loved that move. Everyone loved that move, right? Now the thing is that definitely if we lose 173, everything is broken. It's like semiconductor is broken then, okay? There is just something else going on. So I don't think 173 is eventually going to break. I think AMD will find a bottom there, but we are still in the decline because we are at 203. The technical bottom is not until 173. Now, are we going to guaranteed get there? No. All right, that's why we do have to have a risk management. We have to understand the structure, but as long as we remain bearish, $173 technically is the zone. It can go all the way there. Now, let's talk about where can AMD turn bullish this week. What are the two scenarios for bullishness that you can watch on AMD? The first one is if AMD tries to bounce here, doesn't go further to the blue box, it's not bullish though, okay? But if it starts to get above this zone of 209 to 210, if it close a day above that, yes, AMD can continue up then, okay, above this 209 to 210. Now let me actually right now it's a strong resistance though. Okay, so let's change the color here a little bit. And yeah, so only above that is where there is a possibility for any bullish strength to build up. Okay, otherwise no. Now the second scenario for the bullishness is that it's a rebound. Mostly it's not like a full-on bullishness, but it's a rebound in the week that it can give us. I'll give you a level on the hourly interval, because for rebounds you have to track it from hourly interval. But 195 and 196, if we get there without breaking above 210, because that's why we're in the downtrend, above that we will already fill in the first case, right? We are talking about the second case here. So as AMD continues lower, let's say it gets to 197, then what is the zone to watch for the upside rebound breakout? So let me adjust something here on my tools. As I said, if you need access to my tools, guys, check out the details in the description of this video. There are a lot of things you will need this tool for. So we will have to, so this is the zone, as you can see on the multi-day side. These are the, the zone of the levels. Let's say if AMD continues all the way to this significant level zone of 196 area, then for a rebound to play to the upside is we get over here, let's say 196, we bounce. It's not a buy right now, it's not even a multi-day uptrend, it's just a bounce. But as if we can then get above this 199 to 200, that's your then multi-day rebound for the week, and that may push it to a little bit upside. So that's the only two scenarios this week possibly that you will get a bullish play. Either we just break straight above of that 210 area, or as if we come down to 195, then we need to regain this $200 area. These are the only two bullish scenarios that you can play with AMD this week. Otherwise, all other scenarios are bearish. Okay, I have 4 tools, and many of them helps you to also make the well, technically all of them helps you to make trading decisions, but there are specific tools for specific needs as well. Like if you are doing options for the covered call and cash secured put writing, I have those tools as well. Then if you are doing active, passive, different type of day trading style or multi-day trading style or swing trading style, I have specific tools for that as well. So all the tools helps in the for the trading, but then they also have their specific niche that fits in as how you want to trade. If you are interested in all of that, check out the details in the description of this video for my tools. Don't trade blindly, trade with the tools. And with that, guys, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.